all happy that they got accepted.
Yeah.
The concern I have is for those few students who wanted to come here, but weren't accepted. And I understand that there is a process for allowing those students to challenge the
Sure.
fact that they can be able to come here. And have you had any success stories, especially from Bethune, of students who were once rejected but are now accepted?
Well, yes, every student who's denied has a right to appeal, and all they need to do is let us know that that's what they want. So we are taking students at families' requests and putting them on the appeals list. The appeals meeting don't happen until June, because at this point, with all of our deadlines moved up, any reason for denial is typically attendance, discipline, or grades, and the parents are informed of which of those three issues it could be. Students, an appeal at the moment wouldn't be very fruitful because there hasn't been much time lapsed between the time they applied. So at the end of the year, those students who would like an appeal, they are required to bring into their interview their final grades for the last 2 years, of course, covering their grades, attendance, and discipline, and then they would have that opportunity to appeal the decision. I can say that based on last year, we had the same process, the appeal process for anyone denied. We had a lot of students we took. I would say over half of the students who appealed were accepted and are currently attending. The breakdown of the communities, I don't have that for you.
Mr. Vargas? As I look at these numbers, I try to put things together.
Sure.
And make observations based off not only this report as it stands, but also what we've seen previously in different meetings. And you know, we had a jump in MCAS performance here at the school. And it's great that we see those numbers, but I often question, is it that we're doing that much better in educating our students, or are we getting a better sample size of the students and learners? So when I look at this list and I look at the Long Family Development Charter and I look at Community Charter, those two schools are in the top 25% of the state, which is unheard of in the city of Lawrence, right? So they rank in MCAS scoring within the top 25% of the state. So they're pretty good schools, considering that the Arlington school is probably fifth from the left from the end, right? So you would assume that the students that come from those schools are going to perform better here since they perform better over there, right? So they're at a higher level academically. So so 18 people applied, 14 got accepted. That's 80%. So if you come from community HR, you have an 80% chance of getting accepted. On the flip side, a school like Gilbert Met, 74 kids applied and 28 kids weren't accepted. So if you come from one of those schools, you have a third of a chance to get accepted. And the reason why I bring that up and I bring it back to the point of performing well as far as MCAS goes is to say we're performing better, but the metrics that we're using to assess our students the basis by which we are performing better. And not to say that I am against putting folks to a process of being accepted and even that play a part into who we take, because we want to have good kids, and the better kids we have, the further we can go as far as taking kids from being good to being great, or from being average to being good. So I think it's helpful to do that, but I think it's important to note those things, and if it isn't, and if it is true, to make sure that we're all conscious of it. But a separate thing is, of course, this school is intended to take kids that aren't necessarily academically inclined and giving them an option to do something other than being a good math student or a science student or whatever the thing is, and giving them an opportunity to be hands-on. So if we're in aggregate taking kids that are more academically inclined and we're offering students vocational programs, it would seem to me that we're not providing we might have more kids that may want to be in the biotech program or one of those other academic programs. And that's just an observation that maybe I'm looking at this list. It may be true, maybe not true, but I think it's food for thought, and I think it's worth discussing.
What would, oh.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you raised a few points, and they're good ones, but I have answers for them, I think. So, I think, and I appreciate it because I didn't go into the scoring. I didn't want to go into too much detail, but since you've raised it, you mentioned, what are the metrics we're using, and are we just, skimming, if you will? Are we taking these much higher achieving kids, and is that the right thing? I think that's a very fair question. So, the standards we're using are exactly the same. The categories in which kids need to score well to get in are the same as they were last year and years before that. And it's not grades now any more than it was grades before. So you can be an all-A student from Lawrence and all-A student from the charter. It's an equalizer. Neither of you is going to get more than 20 points. Excuse me, 15 points on this application. That's it. That's the maximum points you can get for academic performance. So, it's academics, it's discipline, and it's attendance. Those are the three factors. So those are the metrics, and it doesn't matter what community you're in. It doesn't matter, if you've got A's or A pluses, you will not get beyond your 15 points for academics. Attendance is 20 points because we felt strongly, and Mr. Lavoie was really helpful in helping me to understand this when we talked about this last year. But attendance, you can get more points for than you can academics. And that's the case this year and last year. So I don't think I know we have not changed that metric. We have not changed the scoring in any way. Secondly, I would say that there are any number of reasons